Hello, today I will be talking about a 15 puzzle game made by Ikran Ahmed, Macaulay Amobi, and Edward Long. Understanding the problem. First of all, what is a 15 puzzle game? The 15 puzzle game is a 4x4 sliding game where players rearrange tiles of a picture into numerical order by moving them into empty spaces. This project requires creating a functional version using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, focusing on interactivity and usability. Key requirements include movable tiles adjacent to the empty square, a shuffle mechanism to ensure solvable states, and highlighting movable tiles. Extra features like animations, timers, and notifications enhance the user experience. Here we're going to talk about the objectives of this project. The primary objective of this project is to design and implement an interactive sliding puzzle game that is both functional and engaging for users. We aim to develop a visually appealing user interface with a 4x4 grid, movable tiles, and a background image. The project focuses on utilizing JavaScript for event handling and DOM manipulation to enable core game functions such as shuffling tiles and highlighting movable tiles. Another key objective is to implement at least 4 extra features such as animations for the tile movement, a timer, number of moves, and end of game notification. These are the main challenges we ran into while we developed the game. The first one was creating a shuffle algorithm that ensures the puzzle is always solvable. The second one was dynamically highlighting the movable tiles using precise DOM manipulation. The third one was implementing smooth animations and transitions for tile movement. The fourth was debugging interactive features like tile movement and hover effects. And the last one was coordinating team contributions and integrating them seamlessly.
Welcome to the 15 puzzle game. This is the homepage of the game where it basically has two options. You can go straight to starting the game, or you have the option to go to the page that tells you how to play the game.
So for the how to play the puzzle 15 puzzle game, this web page explains to the user how to play the game, and it has a back to home button so the user can return to the home page when they are done learning the rules of the game.
So here we have the puzzle itself. We have a shuffle button as well as a timer. At the bottom, we have a select background, which allows you to pick a picture of 4. So if you can pick which one you want to play with, and then when you're satisfied with it, you can begin the game by hitting shuffle. But before we do that, you can actually see what slot tiles are able to be moved by hovering over them. And then you can also move multiple tiles in a row or column by selecting on the respective tile, and it will remove that many over into the blank tile. So if we clicked on 13, yep, it would move those two over. And then hitting shuffle will then scramble the tiles and begin the game.
One of the hints while playing the game was to start at the top left corner and work your way down. Okay, it's been 5 minutes and I've made, relative progress, so. When we solve the puzzle, it has a victory message that says, prompts to the user you solved the puzzle, and it also tells you how many moves you made to solve the puzzle.
And there also should have been a audio that played.
It did play.
Yep. And that's it.
Code highlights for homepage.html. This is the homepage of the game. This is the homepage of the game where you can access all available options. It has two options listed to choose from and a picture below for design. The two options the user can choose from are to actually play the game, or they can go to the how to play page where the rules of the 15 puzzle game is explained and also tips are given. Code highlights for how to play.html. This is one of the options to choose from when you first go to the homepage of the game. This page explains the rules and how to play the game to the user. It also gives few hints on how to solve the puzzle and how to go about it.
Code highlights for the styles CSS. This is the style sheet for the home page and how to play page of the website. There is an aquamarine background and a gray button options for an aesthetic color theme.
This is the tile slide feature, which allows the player to move 2 or more tiles in a row or column over into the blank tile so that the player doesn't have to use multiple moves to move them all over or repetitively have to click on each one, consuming time. This uses a recursive call back to moveTile, in which moveTile will actually call this function slide tiles in row or slide tiles in column, depending on which orientation the tiles are from the blank tile, and it will call it as many times needed as seen in the for loop found in each function. And there is also a move count minus minus, which keeps it consistent because of the amount of times that it's going to call move tile, which actually increments the move count. So that is what stat is for.
Multiple backgrounds feature. When the user starts the game, they are given a drop-down option of 4 backgrounds to choose from. The user can select the option they want, and the puzzle background will be changed to the selected background. Code highlights for the styles to CSS. This is the style sheet for the game 15 HTML file. The body has the same aquamarine background color as the home page and how to play page. There is also a puzzle container that has a 400 by 400 pixel area with a grid that is 4 by 4 with a 100 pixel width in each tile, which meets the requirements. The tiles are numbered 1 through 15 with a gray background and have a z-index of 1, so the number is visible.
This is the function for the check win condition. First thing, it will check if the blank tile is in the bottom right corner, which is where it's supposed to be when the puzzle is complete. And then it will check if each tile is in their appropriate position by evaluating its value to its actual position. And if that is true, it will move on to the if statement, which has the stopper for the clock. It will change the puzzle container's border, as well as display a message for beating it, as well as how many moves it took to beat the puzzle. And then it will also play a victory sound when the puzzle is completed.
Hover effects. When the user moves the tile, it will turn red. The hover effects adds the movable piece class from the Styles2 CSS style sheet to the highlight movable function in the JavaScript file. When the player wins and solves the puzzle successfully, the puzzle container will turn gold. This uses a inline style to create the effect in the check win condition function.
Conclusion and next steps. This is the summary of the key takeaways of the project. Developed a front-end interface for a 15 puzzle game. Used CSS to style and give the interface a presentable appearance. Use JavaScript to make the puzzle work and give it extra functions and features. For future plans, we plan to add a leaderboard table to see high scores between friends. Increase the number of puzzle pieces to improve difficulty. Add a cheat button to show you the steps into solving the puzzle for when you get stuck. Advantages of Kanban methodology. We applied Kanban methodology by having daily stand-up meets, either on Discord chat or Discord voice call. In these meets, we discussed the tasks we had to do, the tasks we had done, and the tasks we will do, as well as any challenges we faced. We also implemented WIP limits when we did specific tasks for the day. This helped us boost accountability and help resolve issues we had quickly. It also made the workflow very flexible.